Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel where we talk everything life, business, law of attraction, and really just how to feel good. So today I want to talk to you guys about how you can really create the things that you want. And so stay with me here, guys, because I see so many videos. I see so many people talking about this is how you get this. This is how you create. You can create this. You can do this, manifest, create, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, you really can have the things that you want. It's a matter of determining what it is you want and being willing to let go of what it looks like on the way there. So before I get started, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you like this information. Don't forget to hit the notification so that you know whenever I go live. And if you are ready to hear about how to manifest or create the things that you want, and this is not some BS stuff, you guys. If you know me, I don't really deal in BS. I'm not trying to tell you some airy-fairy BS, because at the end of the day, this is a journey and it's not all going to come out just perfect. And anybody who's telling you that it is, they are lying. It is not true. So let's get started. The number one thing you need to create whatever it is that you want is faith. And I know you go like, Rebecca, I get it. I know I have faith in God and I know that God will provide, and in a really real sense, and I don't even want to joke about it, faith is a serious thing. I remember when I was a kid, my first memory of faith and my first buy-in to it, I was at church, I was sitting in the pew, I can remember it specifically, and the pastor was talking about the idea that faith the size of a mustard seed, and he was like talking about how small that was enough to get you where you wanted to go. And I thought, well, gosh, I can do that. Like, I can believe that much. And so that was like, and I was young. So that was like the first, sort of run-in that I had with faith. And I'm sure I had it before that, but that was when I really put a name to it. And it has changed everything for me. But what people do, and what I find that people do, and something that I think that could really help you, or maybe this is what you already do, but I just want to put this out there, because faith in God is one thing, but what about just having faith in life in general? What if you had faith in people? What if you had faith in the store that you're buying your stuff from? What if you had faith in the whatever it is that you're looking at? Faith in your dog. I mean, have faith in your kids. Have faith in everything, not just I have faith in God that if I ask for what I want, he'll give me what I want. That is not faith, y'all. Just FYI. Like, that is some weird, other type of stuff. That's not faith, and it's not law of attraction. It is really working and lack and staying in control and just like this whole other thing. So that is not faith. Faith is when you are willing to see the upside to everything. And let me tell you this, and this has really, really helped me and really hit home when it comes to faith, is Abraham. And you know that I listen to a lot of Abraham Hicks, and I've studied them and literally grew up on that. Well, didn't grow up on them. When I got them at the age of 19, I really, really went all in. And one of the things that they say, or one of the concepts is really a guiding principle for me, is that if you're looking at something and it is making you feel bad, then you are not looking at it through the same lens as God or the universe or your higher self. That was a really big deal to me, because that information, or just knowing that, made me go, okay, if I'm feeling bad, let me see how could I think about it and feel good. And most people don't want to do it because they don't want to give that person the benefit of the doubt. They don't want to give that situation the benefit. They don't want to, because they feel like it is wrong, right? So we get very caught up on right and wrong. And so then you don't want to give, because you're like, no, it was wrong that happened. And so I'm not going to give. And, and I'm just going to focus here because this is right and this is just. But you have to ask yourself, is it giving you what you want? Which that's another subject, because that's focus. But focus is a part, right, of getting what you want. But being willing to have real faith, and faith that challenges you, faith that forces you to be better, to think better of yourself, of others, of situations, of the world, of everything. That is really what faith is. Let's get to number two. Number two is resourcefulness. So all of these kind of like work together, right? But resourcefulness is something that I think that every single person on this earth needs to know how to be resourceful. You need to know how to get the things that you want. You need to know that if you want to get something, you can. You need to know that you need to tally and look for and realize and use your resources, because you have limitless resources. You have the resources that can get you whatever you want. But what we start to do is instead of looking at the possibilities, we look at like reality. We go, well, I only have $10 in my bank account, and that's not going to get me very far. But when you get resourceful about things, you realize that you might not even have to pay somebody. Maybe you know a person that could help you with something. Maybe you learned something. Maybe you could stumble across something on the internet. Maybe you could research this thing. Maybe you could ask a friend. Maybe you could. So being resourceful goes directly hand in hand with the third thing. So I'm going to bring that in now because they're very similar, but a little bit different. So I've found resourcefulness, especially for real estate agents, for single mamas like me and maybe you. It is super important to be resourceful, because the minute that you give up and the minute that you say, I can't do it, and the minute that you claim that victim place, because in reality, we all are victims of things, right? But the minute that you claim it, you become less powerful. So we have to stay on our resourceful side, right? We got to stay out there like, yeah, how can I do it? I know I can get it done. I'm just waiting to find the way. And so the third premise, y'all, is no matter what. How many things in life do you really go after no matter what? Because no matter what is the difference between getting it and not. And I have found that time and time again. When I wanted to homeschool my son, no matter what. And it was exactly that. There was no, okay, plan B, I'll go get a job or whatever. It was like, hey, you take him out of school to homeschool him. You're not just going to be able to put him in school if you stop paying the bills. I mean, you could, but that would be a heck of a thing. And you have to remember, the whole reason I did it was for him to be free. So, and for him to really be able to be like just a free thinker. So that wasn't going to happen. So for me, that no matter what was like, it's like a promise. It's like a pledge. It's like, that is what's going to go down. I'm going to do this no matter what. So as you like inventory your life and go like, what do you have going on that you feel no matter what? And I deal with, coach, have in my membership groups, whatever, tons of real estate agents. And a lot of them are not committed at the no matter what level. A lot of them are committed at the, well, I want to do what I want to do level versus the, I'm getting it no matter what. It is what it is. Because as soon as you adopt that no matter what mentality, you become that vibration. You become that. It's almost like you open the doors to it the minute that you adopt that no matter what mentality. So no matter what is essential. So y'all, if you can get those three things working in your life, faith, resourcefulness, and no matter what, you are going to have a totally different 2021, 2022, and beyond, because you are going to teach yourself and train yourself that you can have the things that you want no matter what. So until next time, guys.